How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to review the Stash app to see if it's worth it for you to use it. The Stash app will automatically allow you to deposit funds from your checking or savings account, and then you can invest in various things without paying a trading fee. Indeed, there is no trading fee. However, there is a set fee for using the whole app as a whole. I'll be covering this and looking how much it actually will cost you for using the Stash app in the end. So here's the Stash app inside the App Store. I'm just going to get it right now. It's installed. Okay, so it's ready. Let me open it. Stash. Investing simplified. Join over 1 million Americans who use Stash to invest and save. Get started today. Start stashing now. So I created an account with my email. I entered in my name, my birthday, my phone number and stuff. So now I've arrived at this screen where it says, let's create your investment profile. So let's continue. What type of investor do you see yourself as? So you can go conservative, moderate, aggressive. This is depending on how close you are to your retirement. So if you're young and you don't plan to retire until 65, you go aggressive. But if you're like me, you're semi-retired already, you don't want to take a lot of risk. I prefer stability. This is what I like to prefer. Even if it means smaller gains, I like this one. So I'm gonna go conservative. What's your employment status? I don't know what to say about this one. Self-employed, so retired? Okay, let's go retired. How much do you make a year? Oh, let me do this off camera. What is your approximate net worth? Oh, let me do this off camera too. When do you think you'll use the money you save and invest? Very soon, in a few years, not for a while. I like to think I'm not gonna use the stuff I invest. Excellent, now let's protect you. To safeguard your identity, we need to confirm some info. This should only take a minute. Ensure nobody else opens an account in your name. Continue. Citizenship status. Social security number. Enter your home address. Man, this thing asks a lot of personal information. Typical security questions. Are you a 10% shareholder? Family member, a current or formerly politically exposed person or public official? Do you or a family member work for another brokerage firm? So none of the above for me. Verify your identity, accept and continue. Bunch of stuff. Okay, let's do it. Don't allow. I don't want notification. No thanks. Way to go, you joined over 1 million. Okay, let's do this, blah. How much would you like to save each week? Let's just call it 25. Get instant access, Francis. Okay, let me select the bank. Let's call it Chase. So now I added my bank account, so now it's asking me how much I want to invest. I'll just put $25 in just to test this out. Every week, since it's recommending to do it every week. Payment method, okay. Transfer to cash. So here's the portfolio view. I have nothing in here right now. Cash balance 0, buying power 0. Protect your people, get a free quote for life insurance. What kind of ads are these? Okay, so since I have no money in here, I can't really proceed further to try to look at this app. So let me wait until the money gets transferred in here before I go further. I started a direct deposit for $25 a week. It's been 2 weeks, so now my portfolio has $50 cash in it. Over here it has some sort of coach thing. It says I have 40 points out of 155. So let me go in there. And then it has these things that you're supposed to do. Getting started, 25 points out of 30. It says easy money, make a deposit, you get 10 points. Link your bank account, you get 10 points. Refer a friend, I didn't refer anyone yet. Join Stash. As far as I can tell, you reach 155 and I'm not sure what happens after that. It does not say that you get any sort of prize or anything if you reach 155 points. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. Over here it says investment portfolio, get your starter pack. Let's not do that. I just want to show you guys what happens when you try to invest in anything. So I'm going to go to portfolio tab over here. Total portfolio value $50. I didn't invest in anything, so right now it's just in cash. Get $250. How do you do that? When you refer friends, you each get $5 this spring until May 31st, 2018. If one of your referred friends also invests in their stash, you'll both be entered for a chance to win $4,000 equally split between you two. So I guess if you guys are interested in getting $5, check out my referral link down below. Anyhow, let me go add. It just wants me to add more money. No, I don't want to do that right now. Invest money. So it has all these different tabs. It goes, I believe, big business bonds, I want, aggressive mix, all that glitters, which is like gold and stuff, blue chip. I like tab goes American innovator, enjoy yourself. All these different types of things where if you believe in certain things that it's going to go up, certain sectors of the market, then you can go, okay, I'm going to invest in that. But really for the long-term game, all you have to do is just invest in the index fund. So I'm gonna try to find an index fund. So right here it says copy the experts. Professional investors use big brains and big bucks to find investments. We know that even the experts do not outperform the index funds. Very rarely do they do that. So I'm interested in which kind of experts do they actually follow here. They do have a certain mix of companies in here that's spelled out already. But on this quick survey, I cannot immediately tell who they're trying to follow. So let's just go back. So here is what we like here. This low cost foundation fund tracks the S&P 500. This is what I prefer. Popular index of American 500 largest companies that is often used as an indicator for the health of an entire economy. Wow, look, 4% of Apple. That's like their biggest weighted thing there. All right, last price 271. Ticker price IVV. Expense ratio, here's what we're looking at, 0.04. I think one of the lowest ones would be 0.03, so this is relatively low. Not the lowest of the lowest, but let's go try to add that to their portfolio here. Let's just do 25 because I want to do an example with another fund. So let's just go next. Add to your auto stash every week. Don't add every week. Cash balance. So buy that. Okay. It seems like it's not going to charge me anything to buy it. So let me go to my portfolio here and see what I have in here. Buying power, $25. Cash balance, $50. It's pending right now. I guess I have to wait a little bit before it goes through. Let's go back and invest in something else. Another one that caught my eye is Roll with Buffett. Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors of all time, own a bit of his company. So this is basically Berkshire Hathaway. A piece of that. BRKB. So it's interesting here that you can buy whatever amount you want. In other words, you can buy a fractional share of this thing. So you don't have to buy one share if you don't have $200. So if you don't have $200, you can just spend whatever you want. So let me just add the rest of my cash balance, $25 in there. Don't do auto stash every week. Cash balance, you can see I can transfer from my Chase Bank over here, but let's not do that. I just want to use the money that's in there. Buy $25. Next trading window. Right now it's 4:37 p.m. New York Stock Exchange is closed right now, so we just gotta wait until the next trading window and it's gonna buy it for us. So when I go in there right now, I can't buy anything more, and yet it's still in cash value because the market's closed right now. They don't do aftermarket buys, it seems. They're just gonna buy it for you on the next opening. So it seems like I just gotta wait. On top of all this, it seems like it wants to teach you some stuff. Over here, smart investing, you just go over here, get in the game, mix some magic, own your mix. Okay, your mix is a balanced blend of stocks and bonds that reflects your investing profile and gives you strong diversification. This is a great way to add stability to your portfolio. How? Tap the bottom button and then choose an amount to invest in your mix. Okay, let's go do that. Moderate mix. Okay, they want you to buy a mix here, but we want to go all the way down here and go expense ratio. Okay, 0.25. We see here this moderate mix is essentially a mutual fund. Expense ratio, it's quite high, 0.25% compared to the S&P 500, 0.04. So let's go roll with Buffett again over here and let's see expense ratio here. There's no expense ratio with this thing because this is an actual stock. See right here, expense ratio. It's not anything because this is a stock. Stock ticker symbol BRKB, which is really great. It's great that you can buy fractional shares with however much money that you have, and you don't even have to pay trading fees. Normally when you go somewhere like E-Trade, Scottrade, or whatever, they'll charge you anywhere between $7.99 and $9.99 for one single trade. Here, you can just go, okay, I want to buy, $5 of this one, then you can do that. So now that we looked at all the features, the most important for me is I look at the fees. I don't want to pay all that much fees. If you look at the app and you start using this, you can actually start using it without any fees at all during the first month. However, no matter how small your portfolio is, they're still going to charge you $1 a month, which translates to about $12 a year. This means that if you have something really, really small in there, let's say you only have $120. After 1 year, you're essentially paying 10% in fees. Look at this graph I produced for any balance that's less than $5,000. Let's say you only keep $50 in there, just like how I have right now, but I'm not going to put any more in. And you keep this in there for 1 year. They're going to end up charging you $12. This translates to about a 24% in fees. Now, as you increase the amount that's in your portfolio, they're still going to charge you $1 a month. So as you can imagine, as you increase your total portfolio value, the effective percentage of fees that you pay is going to start going down and down more and more. However, this is a type of thing where you try to invest in it and you want to actually get more money back at the end of the year. So if you look at the S&P 500, the historical average return over a really long period of time is about 8%. Hence, let's say you make the 8% historical average. You need to keep about $150 in there in order to sort of break even to pay the fees. $150, 8% is $12 a year. So this $12, you're giving it all to stash. If you keep on keeping only $150 in there, you're essentially going to break even. You're just letting them have your money and making 8% on the stock market for you. Now, of course, we don't want to let the fees eat up all our gains here. So do not keep anything less than $150 for any long period of time. You really want to set it up to get it to about $1,000 or more or so. Because at $1,000, your fee is roughly about 1.2%. Now, this is still pretty high, but for a small portfolio amount, this is okay. Paying $12 is okay for now. Now, as you keep on putting more and more money in there, you think that the percentage fee that you're going to pay is going to go down and down more indefinitely. So let's say you put $10,000 in, maybe your fee will be really low. No, this is not it. By the time you hit around $5,000, the percentage fee is about 0.24%. At this $5,000 mark, you no longer pay a per monthly fee. You have to pay a certain percentage fee on your total portfolio value. This percentage fee is 0.25%. So it's no coincidence that they sort of did this switch off at this point of 0.24%. They're like, okay, if you go any further, you're going to be paying less and less fees. Oh, we can't have this. We're going to change you over to a percentage rate now. So at 0.25%, the more that you put in, the more that you have to pay. Look at this graph over here. At the beginning, let's say you have $5,000 in there. Yeah, you're going to pay about $12.50 of fees, which is very close to the $12 a year from before. However, let's say your portfolio is getting pretty sizable. Let's say you put $100,000 in there. Let's say somehow you manage to invest that much. The 0.25% fee suddenly becomes $250. So this is not too small an amount. $250 every single year. This is roughly $20 a month here. This can be close to like half of your internet bill here. Now, because of this 0.25% fee, if you invest in some sort of mutual fund inside the Stash app, you're going to get paid double fees here. So 0.25% to Stash, and then whatever rate, like 0.25%, 0.35% to that mutual fund on top of that. So I do not recommend this for any sort of sizable portfolio value. You definitely want to get away from this. After you get to a sizable amount, let's say about $50,000, you can easily just move all your money to a traditional type of investment account where you can actually get free trading fees. For example, like in the Mirror Edge account, if you have more than $50,000, you get a certain number of free trades. Now, who would this be actually good for? Is for people that are around less than $50,000. I would even say less than $10,000 of investable assets. You're just trying to get started, and you also want to buy fractional shares. You want to buy a little bit of this and you want to buy a little bit of that. But definitely you want to get over this $1,000 mark so that you're not completely obliterated by the fees here. Yes, you can start with putting $25 in there every single week, but know that in short term, you're going to be paying $1 a month over here. So for the long-term type of investors, you can easily pull out your 50K or more out of this thing, not have them eat away your 0.25% in fees, and then you can invest directly in the S&P fund. Within the Stash app, they actually invest in IVV, which in itself is charging you 0.04%. So if you do this within this app, and all you do is invest in this S&P 500 index fund, then you're going to be paying 0.29%, which is the stupid way to do it. Because if you're going to go buy this ETF, S&P 500 ETF fund, why not just do it yourself? So there is a way to use this in a smart way, which is basically to get yourself to, save up a little bit, be able to buy fractional shares, be able to contribute to certain funds, and kind of learn a little bit along the way, because the app seems to want to teach you about investing and such. So I hope this video helps you guys, especially when you're just starting out investing. When you have anything like a small amount and you just want to get started, I think this is a pretty good way to go, as long as you have somewhere between $1,000 and $10,000 of investable assets. If you're outside this range, then it's better that you put your money elsewhere. If you're interested in supporting this channel, you can check out my referral link for this Stash app down in the video description below, where if you use that, you can get $5 free. I also have an Audible link where you can get a free audiobook just for trying it out, and also you can help benefit this channel and keep a free audiobook. Over here is my Patreon link where you can get early access to my videos, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here and click that bell icon next to that subscribe button so that you get a new notification whenever I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching.